Beloved friends, let us speak today the word of power, the word that breaks the bonds of lack and opens the gates to everlasting supply. Money, like all manifestations, is divine substance. It is not separate from spirit, nor is it a thing to be chased or feared. It is energy, and it responds to our command. The moment you speak the word with faith, the substance of money moves to meet you. Too long have people served money. Now is the hour to command money. Command it with love. Command it with joy, and above all, command it with divine authority. For we are not beggars in the universe. We are heirs to the infinite storehouse of supply. You must not say, "I hope I will have enough," or "I wish I could afford it." Those are the words of the world, and the world's words are rooted in fear. But your words, dear soul, must be rooted in truth. You must say instead, "Infinite substance is drawn to me now. My money is divinely multiplying. It flows in never-ending streams of good, under grace, in perfect ways." Do not command with anxiety. Command with assurance. You are the captain of your ship. You do not ask the sea to part. You command it with faith, and it obeys. So it is with money. It is not your job to struggle or strive. It is your job to know, to speak the word, and then in peace to receive. Let no one say to you, "This is foolish." The world has many opinions, but the world does not know the laws of spirit. The world says, "Save and hoard." Spirit says, "Give and trust." For as you give with joy, so shall it return unto you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Multiply what you have by speaking blessing over it. Look at your purse, your bank account, even the single coin in your hand, and say, "Divine substance is now increasing this. I give thanks that money is multiplying forever in my life." Every word is a seed. Speak lack, and you plant weeds. Speak abundance, and you grow a garden of wealth that shall never wither. The eternal substance is never depleted. There is no lack in spirit. The same power that created stars, rivers, and forests also governs money, and that power lives in you. Refuse to speak in terms of just enough. Say instead, "I am a divine channel of inexhaustible supply, and so shall it be." Let your money flow with joy. Let it serve good. Let it go and let it return, multiplied, glorified, and forever sustained by divine love. So I say unto you, command your money to multiply forever, and it shall obey. For it is not your servant, but your reflection. And now we affirm, divine substance cannot be withheld. Money flows freely to me and through me. I am one with the riches of the universe. I command wealth to appear now under grace in perfect ways, and so it is. Go forth in peace, and walk in the prosperity that has always been yours. Money is not a thing to be feared. It is not evil. It is not a snare. It is not a burden. It is divine substance, made visible. It is the evidence of the unseen realm appearing in form. Money is simply one expression of the limitless abundance of spirit. It is not something apart from God. It is not lowly. It is not dirty. It is not unspiritual. It is as holy as air, as sacred as sunlight, as necessary as breath. When you understand this, you are free. Most people live under the delusion that money is separate from their spiritual path. They imagine it exists outside the care of divine law. They think it must be chased, struggled for, earned by the sweat of the brow. But this is not true. Truth tells us that all that we see, touch, and handle is spirit and form. There is no separation. There is no secular. There is no sacred. All is one. And the one is good. Always good. Only good. Money becomes a problem when it is seen as power in itself. But money has no power of its own. It is a channel. It is an instrument. It is a servant of consciousness. It obeys your inner belief. It magnifies your word. It follows the vibration of your thought. When you hold it as divine substance, it flows, it grows, it multiplies. When you hold it as something scarce or evil or elusive, it slips away. It hides. It resists. Divine substance is unlimited. It is not confined by the appearance of the outer world. It is not bound by banks, or by jobs, or by what the economy says. It is not affected by the market, or by reports, or by numbers. It is governed only by your recognition of it. It is moved only by your faith in it. It is revealed only by your word of truth. Speak the word, and divine substance rushes to fulfill it. With no delay, with no struggle, with no resistance, only flow, only ease, only certainty. To call money divine is not blasphemy. It is revelation. It is alignment with the law. It is understanding that all creation is God in expression. The tree, the flower, the breeze, the coin, the check, the overflowing bank account. All are spirit appearing in form. You cannot separate the visible from the invisible. You cannot take the result from the cause. Money is not the enemy of spirit. It is the child of spirit, born from the womb of divine substance, carried by the arms of faith, delivered by the word of truth. You are not here to serve money. You are not here to chase it. You are not here to worry over it. You are here to recognize it, to bless it, to use it as a tool for divine purpose. You are here to understand that money is a reflection of your own consciousness. It mirrors your beliefs. It follows your energy. It shows you what you truly know about supply. If you believe in lack, you see lack. If you believe in divine substance, you see multiplication. You see circulation. You see abundance in all directions. Many say they love God but fear poverty. Or worse, they think poverty is noble. But there is no nobility in lack. There is no virtue in scarcity. There is no holiness in limitation. Spirit is not poor. Spirit is infinite, and you are one with Spirit. Therefore, your supply is infinite too. To recognize divine substance as money is to honor the source. To see the hand of God in the gold, in the bill, in the banknote, in the provision, in the flow. That is gratitude. That is wisdom. That is truth. You must cease seeing money as something you get. It is not to be grabbed, not to be earned by fear. It is to be received, to be welcomed, to be expected with joy. It is to be thanked for it comes not from man, not from circumstance, not from system, but from the infinite well of divine substance that knows no end, that has no bottom, that dries up never. It is eternal. It is everywhere. It is in the air around you. It is in the very energy of your being. You are not separate from it. You are. To command money rightly, you must first correct your view of it. Let go of guilt. Let go of fear. Let go of every false word spoken about it. Cancel every lie of lack you have ever accepted. Deny every limitation. Refuse every appearance of not enough. And declare instead that money is divine substance, that it belongs to the realm of spirit, that it is holy, that it is free, that it is your rightful inheritance, that it flows to you now, without delay, under grace, in perfect ways. Divine substance is not confined to form. Money is only one of its shapes, but money is the shape we call upon when we desire to act in the world. To pay, to give, to grow, to build, to bless, to express love, to move freely, to live richly. Therefore, we embrace money not with attachment, but with reverence, not with greed, but with gratitude, not with fear, but with freedom. And we say with boldness, money is divine substance. I welcome it now. I honor it now. I use it now, and I see only good. There is no separation between the spiritual and the material. They are one, and so are you. Fear is a liar. Fear distorts. Fear delays. Fear repels the very thing you desire. Faith is the truth. Faith aligns. Faith attracts. Faith opens the gates of supply. When you command money, you must do so from faith, not from worry, not from desperation, not from the energy of lack. Faith is the engine. Faith is the magnet. Faith is the voice that money obeys. Money is a spiritual servant. It responds not to begging, not to pleading, not to trembling. It responds to the confident words spoken in truth. If you declare, I have no money, the law agrees. If you declare, I am always provided for, the law agrees. Spirit never contradicts your word. It never questions your tone. It only responds, quickly, precisely, without judgment, without. You must choose what you are commanding. Every word you speak is a command. Every thought you hold is an order. Every emotion is a decree. If you speak with fear, you push your good away. You build invisible walls around your supply. You tie the hands of divine substance. If you speak with faith, you open the channels. You allow the substance to flow. You unlock divine timing. You move into harmony with the law of increase. Do not say, "What if the money doesn't come?" Do not say, "I'm afraid I'll run out." Do not say, "There's never enough." These are commands, and the universe obeys them. Say instead, "Money is on its way." Say, "Every bill is already paid." Say, "Divine supply is meeting me now." Say it without doubt. Say it without tension. Say it as one who knows. Say it as one who sees with the inner eye, not the outer condition. Faith is not fantasy. It is not pretending. It is spiritual knowing. It is alignment with the unseen truth. It is standing in the reality of divine abundance even when appearances scream otherwise. Faith sees through the fog of fear. Faith speaks while mountains of debt still appear. Faith commands while the wallet is still light. Faith knows that form follows thought. Faith knows that supply is already here, waiting to appear, waiting to respond. Command is not aggression. It is not control. It is not force. It is clarity. It is certainty. It is alignment with divine law. When Jesus said, "Peace be still," the storm obeyed. When you say, "Money, come now," the substance begins to move. Not because of you, but through you. As the power is not yours, but it flows where faith makes a way. It flows where fear is gone. You must train your word. You must train your mind. You must stop entertaining the lies of lack. You must reject fear like poison. You must speak only what you wish to manifest. You must declare wealth even in famine. You must declare multiplication even in drought. Your word is a seed. Your word is a hammer. Your word is a flame. Use it wisely. Use it boldly. Use it with unwavering faith. Commanding with faith does not mean shouting. It does not mean repeating affirmations in panic. It does not mean forcing outcomes. It means declaring with calm, with stillness, with the authority of spirit. You do not yell at a servant. You simply speak, and it is done. You do not scream at light to turn on. You simply flip the switch. So it is with divine supply. Speak the word, and rest in the result. The law does not respond to noise. It responds to vibration. The vibration of faith is peace. The vibration of fear is tension. You know your state by the way you feel. If you are tense, pause. If you are anxious, breathe. If you are afraid, go within. Reconnect with truth. Say silently, "God is my supply." Say, "All things are now working together for my good." Say, "There is no lack in the kingdom." Say, "I command only in faith." You cannot serve two masters. You cannot command in faith while bowing to fear. You must choose whom you obey. Choose the voice of spirit. Choose the voice of abundance. Choose the voice of increase. Let your inner dialogue be a holy chant. Let it repeat the truth. Let it banish every shadow of fear. Let it be your secret place, your place of power, your place of pure command. Money is not your master. You do not worship it. You do not fear it. You command it with grace. You direct it with purpose. You speak to it as a trusted servant. You assign it in faith. You send it out in confidence. You receive it with thanksgiving. You release it in love. You call it back multiplied. You expect it to obey, because your word is law in your world. Your faith makes it so. Do not delay your good with worry. Do not postpone your prosperity with doubt. Stand firm, speak the word. Command money to come. Command supply to appear. Do it with joy. Do it with boldness. Do it as one who knows who they are. A child of the infinite. A vessel of divine authority. A channel of eternal wealth. You are not hoping. You are not wishing. You are commanding. In perfect faith. In divine alignment. And so it is. There is no power in silence when fear is loud. There is no harvest where no word is sown. There is no supply without the call. Divine supply is always present, always waiting, always ready to be revealed. But it must be summoned. It must be spoken to. It must be activated by the word. The word is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. The word is the divine command. The word is the creative force that brings substance into form. When you speak, you create. When you declare, you command. When you affirm, you align. Your words are not casual. They are not idle. They are not powerless. They are living seeds. They are spiritual instruments. They carry vibration. They carry truth. They carry authority. Most people speak carelessly. They speak lack. They speak fear. They speak what they see, not what they desire, not what they know to be truth. They say, I can't afford it. They say, I never have enough. They say, money is tight, and so it is. The law does not question. The law only echoes. The law only agrees. To change your world, you must change your word. You must become vigilant. You must become intentional. You must become unwavering. Speak only what you want to experience. Speak only what aligns with divine substance. Speak only what leads to increase. Let your tongue be the pen of a ready writer. Let your mouth speak riches. Let your voice release abundance. You are not begging the universe. You are not hoping it hears you. You are not wishing for supply. You are commanding divine order into form. You are speaking as one who knows. You are not separate from power. You are one with it. You are not an observer. You are a participant. You are not waiting on chance. You are activating law. Speak aloud. Speak daily. Speak boldly. Do not murmur your good. Do not whisper your wealth. Announce it. Declare it. Announce to your bank account, you are now full. Declare to your wallet, you are now overflowing. Speak to your mailbox, only good arrives here. Speak to the air, divine supply is now manifesting. You are not speaking into emptiness. You are speaking into divine intelligence. You are addressing the invisible substance. You are directing it. You are shaping it. You are giving it form. It hears you. It responds to you. It moves for you. It obeys the vibration of your word. Speak not only in crisis. Speak not only when pressed. Speak daily. Speak constantly. Let your affirmations become your breath. Let your declarations become your atmosphere. Let your words prepare the path. Speak before the need arises. Speak before the appearance shows. Speak before the bank calls. Speak always. Speak now. Say, divine substance is mine. Say, I call forth money from the invisible into the visible. Say, I command increase now. Say, supply is flowing to me in expected and unexpected ways. Say, every bill is paid in full. Say, I live in overflow. Say, I am the expression of abundance. Words spoken with fear will bind. Words spoken with doubt will delay. Words spoken with faith will deliver. The words is not a tool of panic. The word is a force of peace. The word is not a superstition. It is a law. When spoken in alignment with spirit, it cannot return void. It must accomplish what it is sent to do. It must bring forth fruit. It must produce. You are not speaking to convince the universe. You are speaking to align yourself. You are speaking to claim what is already yours. You are speaking to activate what has always been waiting. You are speaking to dissolve illusion, to remove blocks, to lift veils. You are speaking to step into truth. Be mindful of every phrase, every sentence, every idle remark. There are no neutral words. Every word is either blessing or binding. Every word is seed or weed. Every word is increase or delay. Listen to yourself, train your tongue, shape your world. When you wake, speak increase. When you walk, speak flow. When you pay, speak multiplication. When you give, speak circulation. When you receive, speak gratitude. Let the word become a rhythm. Let the word become your atmosphere. Let the word become the ground you stand on. Money hears you. Divine substance hears you. Circumstance hears you. Angels hear you. The universe hears you. Speak clearly. Speak rightly. Speak as one with authority. The word is the creative power of spirit. The word is your divine inheritance. Use it. Release it. Trust it. Never say, I am broke. Never say, I lack. Never say, I can't. These are curses. These are chains. These are delays. Say, I am rich in divine substance. Say, I command all channels of good to open now. Say, I walk in divine wealth. Say, money obeys my faith-filled word. The more you speak, the more you align. The more you align, the more you receive. The more you receive, the more you give. The more you give, the more you overflow. The cycle begins with the word spoken in faith, the word spoken in knowing, the word spoken as law. Do not wait for results to speak. Speak until the results appear. Speak because the results already exist in the invisible. Speak because your good is already complete. Speak because it is finished. Speak until your world reflects your word. This is not magic. This is law. This is not fantasy. This is principle. This is not wishing. This is working with the unseen. Spirit is exact. Spirit is perfect. Spirit is precise. The word spoken in spirit creates in kind. Speak now. Speak truth. Speak wealth. Speak freedom. Speak flow. Speak peace. Speak as the divine expression you are. And it shall be. Lack is a lie. Lack is not the truth of your being. Lack is not the nature of the universe. Lack is not the will of spirit. Lack is an illusion born of fear. Lack is a shadow cast by wrong thinking. Lack is a belief, not a condition, not a fact, not a destiny. The moment you reject lack, you break the spell. You were not created to struggle. You were not born to live in limitation. You were not designed for just enough. You are divine. You are eternal. You are rich in essence. You are full of spirit. Spirit does not lack. Spirit is infinite. Spirit is always overflowing. If you are one with spirit, you are one with abundance. Reject lack in all forms. Reject lack in speech. Reject lack in thought. Reject lack in feeling. Refuse to believe in delay. Refuse to believe in scarcity. Refuse to believe in loss. Deny the voice that says there isn't enough. Deny the voice that says you must go without. Deny the appearance that says supply has failed. Appearances are not reality. Facts are not truth. What you see with your eyes is the result of what has already been believed. If you want to change what you see, you must change what you affirm. You must stop affirming lack. Stop repeating phrases of limitation. Stop agreeing with thoughts that lead to fear. Say no to every inner voice of not enough. Say no to every outer message of shortage. Say no to the world's obsession with struggle. Say no to the idea that abundance is rare. Say no to the belief that others can prosper but not you. Say no to everything that does not reflect divine fullness. Affirm abundance boldly. Affirm abundance daily. Affirm abundance in small things and large. Look at a single coin and bless it. Look at your meal and bless it. Look at your roof and bless it. Declare, this is the evidence of abundance. Declare, this is the beginning of overflow. Declare, this multiplies under grace. Abundance is your natural state. It is the rhythm of the universe. It is the flow of life. Look at the ocean. Look at the sky. Look at the stars. Look at the trees. Look at the grains of sand. Look at the blades of grass. Everything in nature shouts abundance. Everything spirit made declares increase. You do not need to create abundance. You do not need to force it. You need only align with it. You need only recognize it. You need only claim it. You need only believe it. Abundance already is. It exists now. It exists here. It exists within you and all around you. You must become unwilling to participate in lack. You must become unavailable to thoughts of poverty. You must become allergic to limitation. You must train your attention to focus on the good. You must practice gratitude for what is. You must praise the substance that surrounds you. Your words matter. Your attention matters. Your vibration matters. Every thought is a declaration. Every emotion is a message. Every choice is a signal. Lack cannot stay where abundance is affirmed. Fear cannot stay where truth is spoken. Scarcity cannot stay where gratitude reigns. Do not say, I can't afford it. Say, It is not mine by divine right. Do not say, I'm broke. Say, I am rich in invisible supply. Do not say, there isn't enough. Say, there is more than enough, and it is on its way. Do not say, times are hard. Say, every season brings my harvest. Affirmations are not just pretty words, they are declarations of spiritual law. They are claims on the infinite. They are calls to the unseen. They are spiritual contracts. What you affirm consistently must become. What you declare with faith must appear. What you claim with authority must be fulfilled. You are not waiting on money. You are not waiting on luck. You are not waiting on people. You are waiting on your own agreement with truth. You are waiting on your own decision to stop affirming lack. You are waiting on your own courage to stand in the vibration of plenty. The supply is ready. The abundance is waiting. Every time you speak abundance, you break a chain. Every time you bless what you have, you open a channel. Every time you say thank you magnify your wealth. Every time you expect good, you draw it near. Every time you rejoice in the small, the large rushes in. This is law. This is rhythm. This is truth. Rejecting lack is not denial of fact. It is affirmation of truth. It is choosing to live from the higher law. It is choosing to walk by inner sight. It is choosing to agree with God. It is choosing to see through the eyes of spirit. It is choosing abundance over appearance. It is choosing joy over fear. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a creator of conditions. You are not a beggar in a stingy world. You are a child of the infinite. You are not powerless. You are powerful. Your word creates. Your faith activates. Your vision shapes the unseen. Reject lack. Speak boldly. Stand tall. Lift your head. Say, I am provided for. Say, I live in abundance. Say, I am rich now. Say, every need is met. Say, there is more than enough for me. Say, I expect increase. Say, I receive my good now. The moment you reject lack, abundance rushes in. The moment you speak truth, false beliefs dissolve. The moment you affirm plenty, divine supply answers. The moment you align with spirit, everything changes. Forever. Giving is not loss. Giving is not subtraction. Giving is not decrease. Giving is the law of multiplication. Giving is the motion that opens the channel. Giving is the gesture that signals faith. Faith in the source. Faith in divine substance. Faith in the invisible supply that never runs dry. The world teaches hoarding. Spirit teaches circulation. The world says protect. Spirit says release. The world says there is not enough. Spirit says all that I have is yours. When you give, you declare trust. When you give, you align with the rhythm of increase. When you give, you make room for more. Many fear giving. They fear letting go. They fear the act that unlocks their own abundance. They fear what they believe is depletion. But nothing given in love is ever lost. Nothing released in faith is ever wasted. Everything given returns. Everything sown comes back multiplied. Giving is not obligation. Giving is not pressure. Giving is joy. Giving is power. Giving is an act of spiritual confidence. You are saying, I trust divine substance. You are saying, I know more is on the way. You are saying, I am not governed by appearances. You are saying, I am a channel, not a container. You cannot receive with clenched hands. You cannot expand with a closed heart. You cannot multiply what you refuse to move. Money must circulate. Money must flow. Money must breathe. When you give, you release energy. When you release energy, you create a vacuum. The vacuum is always filled. The vacuum never stays empty. The vacuum draws increase. The vacuum draws more. Do not ask, how much should I give? Ask instead, how freely can I release? Ask, how joyfully can I bless? Ask, how deeply can I trust? The amount is not the point. The energy is the point. The spirit of the giving is what activates the law. The willingness, the gratitude, the faith. You are not giving to get. You are giving because you already have. You are giving to affirm your wealth. You are giving to confirm your truth. You are giving to demonstrate your faith. You are giving to circulate your good. You are giving to declare, I live under a higher law. Every seed produces after its kind. Give money, and money returns. Give time, and time expands. Give kindness, and kindness multiplies. Give value, and value grows. The law never fails. The law never forgets. The law never miscalculates. What you give comes back pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Give where you are spiritually fed. Give where you are spiritually moved. Give where you are spiritually aligned. Do not give from guilt. Do not give from fear. Do not give from duty. Give from joy. Give from freedom. Give from knowing. Give because you are not too poor to give. You are too rich not to. You are not too empty to bless. You are too filled with spirit not to overflow. Begin with what you have. Begin with what is in your hand. Begin with a word. Begin with a smile. Begin with $1. Begin with a gift. Every gift given in faith is multiplied by law. You may say, but I have little. And I say, give from your little and it becomes much. You may say, but I must save. And I say, release what you fear to lose and you shall gain it forever. You may say, but I must be careful. And I say, be faithful instead. The careful often go without. The faithful are always filled. Giving is not careless. Giving is guided. Giving is led by spirit. Listen within. Give where you are led. Give what you are moved to give. Give in the amount that feels alive. The moment you feel fear, bless it. The moment you feel hesitation, affirm truth. Say, I give under grace and in perfect faith. Say, as I give, I receive. Say, my supply is infinite. It cannot be exhausted. Giving is not limited to money. Give encouragement. Give prayers. Give wisdom. Give laughter. Give presence. Give attention. Give light. Give truth. The universe counts all giving. The law multiplies all substance. The unseen records every seed, and every seed returns in due season. To withhold is to stop the flow. To cling is to close the gates. To hoard is to declare fear. To delay giving is to delay receiving. Let it move, let it go, let it rise, let it circulate. Let it come back as more, greater, fuller, richer, sweeter, beyond measure, beyond logic, beyond expectation. Giving releases you from the bondage of fear. Giving frees you from the illusion of lack. Giving lifts you to the vibration of spirit. Giving places you in the rhythm of the divine. And the rhythm of the divine is always increasing. Say, I give joyfully. Say, I give without fear. Say, my giving blesses me and blesses others. Say, my giving keeps me in harmony with the law of abundance. Say, my giving opens every door. Say, I give and I receive, always, forever abundantly. Every word you speak is a seed. Every word you release carries life. Every word goes forth into the invisible realm and produces after its kind. Words do not vanish. Words do not disappear. Words are planted in the soil of spirit, and spirit never fails to bring forth the harvest. You cannot speak of lack and expect abundance. You cannot speak of fear and expect peace. You cannot speak of struggle and expect ease. You cannot speak of poverty and expect wealth. What you say is what you plant. What you plant is what you grow. What you grow is what you live. Many people sow weeds and wonder why they have no harvest. They speak of shortage. They speak of debt. They speak of fear. They speak of how hard life is. They speak of what never works. They speak of what always goes wrong. And then they reap exactly what they have spoken. Words are not small. Words are not light. Words are not powerless. Words are mighty. Words are law. Words are creative. Words are magnetic. They draw to you what you declare. They shape your atmosphere. They build your experience. They define your world. When you say, I can't, you plant failure. When you say, I don't have enough, you plant lack. When you say, nothing ever works out for me, you plant disappointment. When you say, I am always broke, you plant a barren field, and the harvest comes, without delay, without mistake, without question. But when you say, I always have more than enough, you plant abundance. When you say, everything works together for my good, you plant divine order. When you say, money flows to me with ease, you plant financial freedom. When you say, I am supported by the universe, you plant spiritual confidence. You must become the guardian of your words. You must watch every sentence. You must bless every phrase. You must speak with care, with purpose, with intention. Let nothing escape your lips that you do not want to grow. Let nothing be said that you do not want to see. Let nothing be declared that you do not want to receive. There is no such thing as just saying. There is no such thing as just joking. The subconscious hears it all. The law receives it all. The energy of spirit does not sort between serious and silly. It receives your vibration. It receives your word, and it goes to work. Speak only increase. Speak only truth. Speak only expansion. Speak only what lifts you, what affirms you, what confirms your wealth. Speak words of success. Speak words of joy. Speak words of peace. Speak words of provision. Speak words of overflow. Do not say, I'll never get ahead. Say, I am moving forward in divine timing. Do not say, money is hard to come by. Say, money is drawn to me now. Do not say, I can't afford it. Say, it comes to me under grace in perfect ways. Do not say, this is too much. Say, this is just the beginning of my overflow. Train your tongue. Discipline your mouth. Declare only what you desire. Speak only what aligns with spirit. Speak only what serves your highest good. Let your conversation be holy. Let your language be clean. Let your expression be sacred. Every word is a spiritual transaction. Every word is a seed in divine soil. Every word creates its own result. You are never speaking into a void. You are always speaking into substance. Invisible substance. Living substance. Responsive substance. And that substance always obeys. Speak with faith. Speak with certainty. Speak as one who knows the truth, not as one who is hoping, not as one who is guessing, but as one who knows the law, as one who walks in spirit, as one who understands that the mouth creates the moment, that the tongue sets the course, that the word sets the outcome. Your words are spells. Your words are prophecies. Your words are permissions. Your words are commands. Speak as the master of your life. Speak as the heir of divine abundance. Speak as the one whose words are power, are law, are sacred keys. When you wake, speak increase. When you feel fear, speak truth. When you see lack, speak abundance. When you hear doubt, speak confidence. When you feel pressed, speak freedom. When you are confused, speak clarity. Speak your way forward. Speak your way upward. Speak your way into the life that is waiting for you. Do not let others' words plant weeds in your garden. Do not repeat what you hear in fear. Do not echo the world's limitation. Speak the higher language. Speak the tongue of spirit. Speak the vocabulary of wealth. And let every word be a step toward your divine inheritance. Bless what you say. Bless what you hear. Bless what you declare. Let every word lift. Let every word rise. Let every word plant only good, only love, only plant. Say, I am prosperous. Say, I am free. Say, I am rich now. Say, money comes easily to me. Say, all my needs are met. Say, my supply is endless. Say, I live in divine increase. Then watch the words take root. Watch them grow. Watch them blossom. Watch them return in full bloom. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. For that is the law, and the law cannot fail. Trust is the door to abundance. Trust is the bridge between desire and manifestation. Trust is the law that activates divine supply. You must trust in the invisible before you see the visible. You must trust in the source before you hold the form. You must trust that infinite substance is real, present, constant, faithful. There is no limit to supply. There is no ceiling on provision. There is no bottom to divine substance. Spirit is never depleted. Spirit is never drained. Spirit is never exhausted. The universe is filled with supply, endless, ever-renewing, forever flowing. Infinite substance is the reality behind all form. It cannot be measured. It cannot be stopped. It cannot run out. You are one with infinite substance. You are not separate from your supply. You are not a beggar. You are not a thief. You are not a stranger to abundance. You are an heir. You are a child of the divine. You are part of the very current of wealth. It flows through you, around you, within you. To trust infinite substance is to release all fear. To trust infinite substance is to surrender all control. To trust infinite substance is to rest in divine rhythm. You do not need to force. You do not need to strive. You do not need to panic. You need only align, trust, speak, receive. Hoarding is fear made visible. Hoarding is mistrust. Hoarding is contraction. Hoarding is the belief that supply may not return. Hoarding is the silent declaration that the source is unreliable. When you hoard, you block the flow. When you hoard, you signal fear. When you hoard, you cut yourself off from circulation. The one who trusts is generous. The one who trusts is peaceful. The one who trusts is always in motion. Money flows to them, through them, back to them, over and over, like breath, like tide, like rain. There is no fear in their giving. There is no fear in their spending. There is no fear in their release. Release creates return. Circulation creates increase. What you hold with fear shrinks. What you release in faith expands. The closed hand receives nothing. The clenched fist creates tension. The open hand is filled. The open hand is replenished. The open hand is the hand of trust. You must release your grip. You must stop treating money like a prisoner. You must stop treating supply like something rare. The moment you loosen your fear, your good rushes in. The moment you trust the source, the form arrives. The moment you act in faith, the evidence appears. You are not called to save from fear. You are called to live in trust. You are not called to shrink your life. You are called to expand your consciousness. You are not called to cling. You are called to create. Trust opens doors. Hoarding locks them. Trust says yes. Fear says maybe. Trust moves forward. Fear stands still. There is wisdom in planning, but there is fear in hoarding. There is order in stewardship, but there is bondage in obsession. Look into your heart. Ask yourself, am I acting from trust? Ask yourself, am I flowing with the law of increase? Ask yourself, am I living as one with infinite supply? Trust is not passive. Trust is bold. Trust is not weak. Trust is strong. Trust walks in peace. Trust makes decisions from faith. Trust expects provision. Trust affirms plenty. Trust gives. Trust receives. Trust acts. Trust speaks. Trust rests in the truth that divine substance never fails. Hoarding is rooted in the lie of lack. Hoarding says, I might run out. Hoarding says, I better hold on. Hoarding says, what if it never comes back? Trust says, my supply is endless. Trust says, what I give returns multiplied. Trust says, I am always cared for. To trust infinite substance is to know that your source is not money. Your source is not the job. Your source is not people. Your source is not systems. Your source is spirit. Spirit uses many channels, but spirit alone is the source. Spirit never dries up. Spirit never disappears. Spirit never forgets you. You are always connected to the supply. You are never cut off. You are never outside the flow. Only fear creates the illusion of separation. Only doubt builds the wall. Only hoarding blocks the stream. Let go. Trust. Speak. Move. Act. Give. Receive. Live. Say, I trust infinite substance. Say, I am safe in the flow of divine provision. Say, I release all fear of lack. Say, I live in the rhythm of divine wealth. Say, I circulate money with joy. Say, money is not my source. Spirit is. Say, my supply cannot be lost. Speak these words daily. Speak them in the morning. Speak them at night. Speak them when you feel fear. Speak them when you make decisions. Speak them when you give. Speak them when you receive. Let these words be your truth. Let these words be your anchor. Do not worship money. Do not cling to form. Do not hoard what you fear to lose. Money is temporary. Spirit is eternal. Money is one form. Substance is infinite. Money is one channel. Supply is everywhere. Trust the source. Release the form. Let spirit provide in its perfect way. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not without access. You are always connected. You are always supported. You are always inside the storehouse of divine supply. Hoarding is a signal to stop. Trust is a signal to flow. Choose trust. Choose circulation. Choose peace. Choose the law. And let infinite substance move freely through your life. Today, tomorrow, forever. Wealth is not still. Wealth is not stagnant. Wealth is not something you hold in fear. Wealth is alive. Wealth is movement. Wealth is energy in motion. It flows, it moves, it breathes, it responds to the rhythm of joy. It responds to the vibration of love. It responds to the spirit of giving. It responds to the freedom of trust. Circulation is the law of life. In your body, blood must flow. In your breath, air must move. In your heart, love must be given. In your world, wealth must circulate. When you block the flow, you block the blessing. When you withhold in fear, you interrupt the pattern. When you try to store wealth without movement, it begins to decay. Money is a tool. Money is a servant. Money is a means of expression. It is not your security. It is not your identity. It is not your worth. It is divine substance taking temporary form. It comes to fulfill a purpose. It comes to serve a desire. It comes to bring good. It comes to bless. Then it moves on and returns again. Joy is the signal that your circulation is right. Joy is the energy that multiplies what you have. Joy is the key to divine wealth. Joy says, I trust the flow. Joy says, I am part of abundance. Joy says, I know that what I give returns to me multiplied. Without joy, giving becomes a burden. Without joy, spending becomes fear. Without joy, receiving becomes guilt. Joy heals all of it. Give with joy. Spend with joy. Share with joy. Tip with joy. Bless others with joy. Pay bills with joy. Receive gifts with joy. Circulate with joy. Let your wealth be like water. Let it move freely. Let it pour where needed. Let it nourish. Let it grow. Let it return to you again and again. If you feel fear when money leaves your hands, stop and speak truth. Say, this money blesses everyone it touches. Say, it returns to me increased. Say, I give under grace in perfect ways. Say, there is always more where this came from. Then release it in peace. Release it in power. Release it in joy. You do not have to force circulation. You only need to allow it. Let go of control. Let go of tightness. Let go of judgment. Let go of guilt. Let go of fear. Let go of shame. These are blocks. These are walls. These are dams in the river. Wealth cannot move through tension. Wealth moves through joy. Joyful circulation is divine alignment. Joyful circulation is trust in action. Joyful circulation is proof that you understand the law. Every joyful gift is a declaration. Every joyful payment is a prayer. Every joyful offering is a key that unlocks greater good, a key that opens new doors, a key that keeps you in the divine rhythm. The miser lives in fear. The miser believes in lack. The miser hoards and shrinks and suffers. The joyful soul gives and grows and prospers. Joy is not optional. Joy is essential. Joy is spiritual. Joy is power. Joy is currency. Joy is divine wealth expressed as lightness. Do not give in sorrow. Do not give in fear. Do not give in reluctance. Do not give in bitterness. Give because you love to give. Give because you are connected to the source. Give because you cannot help but flow. That is true prosperity. That is joyful circulation. Circulation blesses both the giver and the receiver. Circulation expands both hands. Circulation keeps the energy alive. The energy of wealth must be in motion. Money sitting in fear does not grow. Money given in love always multiplies. Money released in trust always returns. This is divine law. Speak to your money with joy. Speak to your bank account with joy. Speak to your giving with joy. Say, I am part of the circulation of divine substance. Say, every dollar I touch is a blessing. Say, my wealth flows with purpose and peace. Say, I enjoy using my money for good. Rejoice in every payment. Rejoice in every transaction. Rejoice in every gift. Rejoice in every donation. Rejoice in every tithe. Rejoice in every expense that comes through your hands. Each one is proof that you are in the flow. Each one is a part of your divine connection. Each one is a living act of faith. Stop cursing your bills. Start blessing them. Stop fearing expenses. Start celebrating them. Stop worrying about outflow. Start affirming the return. Say, money comes to me easily and joyfully. Say, it flows to me and through me in perfect balance. Say, I love to see wealth moving through my life. Wealth that flows with joy will always return. It will come back brighter, stronger, larger, deeper. It will find you in ways you do not expect. It will appear through channels you never imagined. It will surprise you, delight you, carry you, all because you chose joy, all because you chose to flow. This is not fantasy. This is not chance. This is divine law. This is spiritual truth. This is the rhythm of the universe. Circulation is life. Joy is the current. Trust is the power. And wealth is the evidence. So give with a smile. Spend with a blessing. Circulate with faith. Rejoice in the flow. Rest in the rhythm. And say with gladness, I am part of divine circulation. I am part of infinite wealth. I am part of joyful increase. And I live in overflow.